Hi all and welcome to TCM educational series. In this video we want to discuss the latest IPO, CRCL. That's the symbol CRCL. The name of the company is Circle Internet Group, and this company issues and manages stable coins, which are internet $1 bills. So how come a $1 bill is such a big business? The company raised 34 million shares and raised $1.1 billion. The price was $31. So before the stock started to get was offered to the public, institutional traders were offered to buy shares anywhere between 26 and 28. Then the price was increased to 31. I remember reading about Katie Woods betting big on this IPO and buying, I don't remember how much, a million shares or 2 million shares, it doesn't matter how many shares. So you know that big money is involved in this IPO. There are plenty of writers here like Goldman Sachs and JP and maybe others. The names are not important, and maybe I'm making a mistake here. Bottom line is those guys are buying before it's offered to the public, and it starts trading yesterday, and you'll be a bit surprised to see that it starts trading at 68. So Katie buys at 31, maybe even less, and the regular Joes that are looking for an opportunity to buy this company and get on board are buying at 68. It's not like they're buying at 32, at 68. Okay, so the demand flourishes. The stock trades a lot of volume yesterday. At one point it spikes over 100, so that's 200% over, more than 200% over the IPO price, and you can see the IPO price here on the chart. That's why I'm using this beautiful chart from Mumu. Anyway, to make a long story short, we are chart traders. How can we get on board with a trade that's so volatile? You think, okay, 60, it's already double the price of the IPO. Where can you enter, and what type of risk, how you can manage the risk here? Because anybody that traded IPOs in the past know that this is a super volatile business, and double-digit move in an IPO in an hour is possible, and those IPO can go up and down a quarter of their value in a couple of days, maybe more even. So today so far, as you can see on the chart here, you have CRCL trading at this point at over 118. That's 300% now over the IPO price. And what's going on here is that there's obviously a huge demand for the stock. The liquidity, I don't have the numbers yet. I don't know how many shares out of those 31 million are available for trading. Again, it's too early for Yahoo Finance to get hold of those numbers. It will take a while. Obviously, the numbers are staggering. Now, as we are day traders or short-term investors or both, we all of us want to get on board with such a big mover. Now, when you want to get on board with a stock that's so volatile, and there will never be such volatility as the volatility of the first or the second trading days, unless there are very, very unusual events happening. I can't even name one, but this is it in terms of top volatility. So what do you need to remember for the next time? First of all, You want to have a trend, of course, in the IPO. You want to have huge volume. You want to know that behind the IPO are institutional traders. Now, how do you know that behind the IPO are institutional traders? You need to read about it. Now, when you see that the volumes are in the tens of millions of shares, most likely, I mean, nothing is 100% sure, but most likely it's not the general public behind this IPO, but I don't know how many retail traders are buying now at 120 CRCL. I don't know. Maybe all of the retail traders today in the market are looking for a piece of CRCL. That's not the point. The point is, where can you, as a technical trader, as a chart trader, get on board? And now, see how the chart can help us or help you. Let's move from this 5-minute bar to a 1-minute bar. Take a look, guys, at a combination of the round number and the power of volume. Guess which number is, hold on a second, I didn't draw it exactly at the line. But this is $100. So this is the channel, and if you pay attention and analyze the chart on your platform, okay, analyze the chart, and you'll see that this opportunity here. Now we're looking at 1-minute bar, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 bars. Sorry, 10 1-minute bars here, trading at 100 before the stock takes off and goes to 117 or 118. This is it. So what's behind it? The round number sell-offs. So there are a lot of investors or traders that bought at 31 or 51 or 11. I don't know where they bought it. Okay, or 71, and a lot of sellers are getting rid of shares here at 100. That creates a barrier, a resistance level, and you can see a consolidation of the price here exactly under 100. So why the round number? It just works. Those round numbers are a miracle for day traders. Now, can you take advantage of that? By any means you can. Now, work hard and show me another point of entry in the chart where you can trade this CRCL with lesser risk. Keep in mind, the stock is moving $10 in what? How much is it? Half an hour. So 10% in half an hour, and it works 5% per 5-minute bar at times. So you cannot trade it with the normal risk that you would trade a regular stock. Not to mention the spreads. Now they show 50 cents. It can be 70 cents. It can be maybe less most of the time, but you need to incorporate it into your trading costs. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you buy 50 shares or at 100 and you manage to get it exactly at 100, or you buy 500 shares, most likely you won't be able to get filled with the whole 500 shares exactly at 100. Most likely, I didn't take the trade, so I don't know. Okay, but the idea here is that you always need to measure the risk, and the measurement of risk is what makes you basically take the trade. You're not going to take the trade blindly at 115, and then it drops against you to 104, and a great peak in terms of being the right stock, but you buy the wrong timing, and you end up with a I don't want to say horrible loss, but again, you have to be super picky and know how to manage. Not only enter at the right place. So you enter at the right place, you have to use this consolidation to your benefit. Now, is there a guarantee that the trade will work $5 or $10 or $15. Of course, there's no guarantee that the trade will work even 1 cent. Okay? But the combination of huge volume, round number, tested for a relatively long period of time, you see that this stock is moving. It's not sitting at any number more than a split second. So 10 minutes at the round number 100 means a lot. Okay, so that was, I think, maybe there'll be other opportunities. Maybe at 150, maybe at 70. You need to remember that a winning trade or such a big win in terms of risk reward is not coming every day. This is something that you'll see once a week. Sometimes you'll see once a month. Sometimes you won't see them at all in your career if you're not focusing on the right stocks. Okay guys, that's it about the CRCL. This stock is going to be volatile for at least another couple of days, maybe more, and then who knows. I mean, we've seen Robinhood IPO at 80, and maybe a year later it was 8, and we've seen IPOs that delivered better results. Most of the IPOs that I remember lately went through a huge pullbacks. However, we have another IPO that another stock that was IPO this year, CRWV, that we are also discussing it almost on a daily basis. IPO'd, if I remember, at 40. It's now 150. Okay, that's not the point. So all I can remember this year is CRCL and CRWV as amazing IPOs that are also, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with CRCL, but CRWV is definitely a day trading candidate despite being very spready, but its volatility is amazing. Okay guys, thanks a lot for being here. Please like and more important, share this video, and we'll see you in our next one.